Okay, and it seems like we're standing now. Plant versus YV. Pretty even, honestly. Let's see what are the first mutations. Bloodlust times 10, pretty much infinite regeneration. Temple goes for extra feet, however. Extra feet on times 10 is a pretty risky pick, but it's a very fast one if you can utilize it correctly. It's just that it makes dodging quite a lot harder. But yeah, we can already see that Livo4 is taking, so far, the more safer options as far as the mutations go. And as we always said in the last tournament, when we were commentating, YV and Plant can really go neck and neck. Their throne buds can change each other's runs so much, and their advantages can pretty much outweigh each other. Oh, Livo4. Big Dog unlocked for defeating Big Dog. Whoa. Okay, seems like both of them died. I'm not sure why Livo4 went back to the character select menu, but anyway. Basically, the run is reset now. Tempo now goes for Bloodlust instead, while Livo4 actually goes for Extra Teeth. Extra Teeth? Hell yeah. Sharp Teeth. I'm not sure how Sharp Teeth actually works on times 10. Maybe it does 10 times the amount of damage it is supposed to do. So if a regular sniper hits you with a single bullet, then 30 damage is done to all of the enemies? Maybe? I'm not too sure on that. Meanwhile, we can see that Tempo actually went for the safer option this time. He decided not to go for the extra feet anymore, which I agree with. Extra feet is a bit too risky of a pick. Right, Rhino skin from both of the players. Pretty good decision. I mean, you can never pass up 40 HP. It's just way too good. Scarier face on the very next level as well. Scarier face is... I mean, you cannot even say anything about it. It just makes you one-shot all of the enemies. Doesn't even matter what weapon you have. Ooh, that flamethrower pick from Temple is actually pretty smart. Because he doesn't really need anything right now. He just needs a weapon that can blep all of the enemies. Because they're gonna be one-shot anyway. So just a single particle of the flame is enough to pretty much kill any of the enemies. Which is why he took the flamethrower. Which is a really nice decision. I like that. Alright, he gets Strong Spirit. Ooh, Livo4 actually didn't. Livo4 actually didn't get Scary Face. Or I think he may have taken Gamma Guts instead. Ooh, Scary Face comes back, but he goes for Strong Spirit? What? Okay, so Livo4 actually skips Scary Face for Strong Spirit, while he already has 47 HP. I really think that's not a good decision, because with 47 HP, you can already survive pretty much just about everything on a normal speedrun. He really doesn't need Strong Spirit on top of that. So Scary Face, which would just make the Throne fight even faster, despite the fact that he already has Gamma Guts for that. Scary Face still would have been the better pick there, for sure. Alright, Tempo takes Impact Wrists, which is pretty good. Considering that he does have Scary Face, those dead bodies that are gonna be flying around can easily kill the other enemies as well, since the enemies have so little HP now. Yeah, just as demonstrated right there. He killed the one Guardian and the next one died instantly. Impact Wrist is really fun on times 10. Okay, Livo4 finally gets the Scary Face once again. It does come back. But is it enough? Is he gonna be fast enough? Judging from time, Tempo is still ahead, but Livo4 is planned, so Livo4 might actually outrun YV here. Judging by the in-game time, Tempo is slightly ahead, but now Livo4 is actually slightly ahead. Well, actually, Livo4 only fell behind by 2 seconds now. So, Livo4 actually... Oh, this is interesting. Who's gonna be able to kill the throne faster? Livo4 does have the 10 strong spirits. Livo4 instantly kills the throne, almost loses all of his remaining spirits, sits, and 52 seconds against 49. Wait, so... Who wins? Wait. Who wins? Because it's not as simple as just saying that Tempo is faster because he killed and sit at 49 seconds. Because both of the players died in the beginning. So, ooh, the win is actually given to Livo4. Oh, I guess Livo4 did actually sit faster in real-time attack. And since both of them restarted, it wasn't IGT anymore, it was real-time attack. Alright, so first win goes to Livo4. I feel like that win from Livo4 could have been much easier as long as Livo4 would have just taken the scary face early on instead of going for the strong spirit. I feel like that one decision actually made the run too close. If he would have just taken the scary face, he wouldn't even be close to losing. Meanwhile, Tempo almost got it because of Livo4's mistake, but it wasn't quite there. As I said, Blunt can easily overtake YV, it just depends on the situation, and as we saw there, both of them got to 7-3 pretty much at the exact same time, but Livo4 was planned. So even though YV started walking up to the throne faster, the plant actually won in the end because of the faster movement speed, because plant got to the throne actually faster. Alright, so the second round starts. The conditions are Crown of Protection, which is pretty sad. Fade Weapon, which is not too bad. Honestly, I still stand by my opinion that Fade Weapon is a neutral mod, as long as you just play the same way you would have played otherwise. And Pop Gun Start, which is kinda nice, I guess. It's not a bad start, by any means. But yeah, Crown of Protection is pretty sad, because with Crown of Protection, every gun that you walk over, it doesn't actually give you the ammo of the type of that gun, but it just gives you 1 health instead. So ammo management is sort of harder on Crown of Protection runs, just because the weapons that you find on the ground don't actually give you any ammo, which is a big source of ammo in the early loop. Ooh, Tempo dies against the big dog, so Livo4 has a slight advantage now, has to wrench the boss. There we go, Livo4 takes out the big Borg. Gets the crossbow, which is nice, but then again, the crossbow still doesn't have any ammo, just because it's kind of protection. Also, nice to point out that this is an early trigger finger stat, which is pretty nice. Ooh, Livo4! He made a grave mistake of accidentally, not even accidentally, he purposely started shooting different enemies with his low ammo count weapon. So he didn't finish neither of them. And the weapon, the ammo chest is a gift chest. So there is no way for him to get ammo. Wait, but he could have gone to the weapon chest. And if it was a melee, he could have survived. Damn. What is Fade Weapon mode? The Fade Weapon mode makes it so the weapons on the ground actually explode after a certain time passes out. Just think of cursed ammo, but actually weapons. So if you see a weapon, you have to go really fast to it if you want to pick it up. Otherwise, it's just gonna explode. And if you don't make it in time, the weapon can explode you. Helio. Alright, so this round pretty much got reset with both of the players making pretty big mistakes. They're pretty much on the same pace right now. We can see that Livo4 is actually taking Last Wish now instead of Trigger Fingers, which I think is a very good pick. All things considered, this last fish pick might actually be the thing to give him victory here. Robot would be nice on this run. Yeah, ooh. Oh no, Tempo actually got exploded by the weapon on the spawn. I think that's what happened. So yeah, we can already see Fade Weapon put in practice. Yeah, as you said, Robot actually would be a pretty good character here. Just because obviously you can eat the weapons for actual ammo or health. But then again, it is just a throne run, so going for a faster character would be better. Which is what Tempo did with going as planned. But then Livo4 actually went as Eyes, which I'm not too sure about. I think Livo4 may have gone Eyes just because he can telekinesis the weapons closer to him, so they don't explode and he actually can pick them up in time. Ooh, Tempo just rushes through the level like that and gets exploded by the car that he exploded himself. Now Livo4 is clearing out the jungle, goes down to 1 HP, still has Spirit. Very tight spot because he ran out of pop gun ammo, very low pop gun ammo. Oh, and he gets pop gunned as he runs away from the other pop gunners. So Tempo now has the advantage. Yeah, look at that. The weapon on the spawn just instantly explodes like that. Do we need a second cast? Nah, I'm fine. Coach picked Lucky Shot over Gamma. That's fine, because this is a Crown of Protection run, so he needs all the ammo he can possibly get. And at the same time, Gamma Guts isn't particularly too amazing on jungle. It can definitely help a lot against the pop gunners, or if an assassin comes up to you too close and you don't realize it, and he just gets Gamma Gutted. But generally, I think the Lucky Shot pick wasn't that bad, because he does need a lot of ammo with a Crown of Protection. You need Gamma when you run out of ammo? I guess that's fair, but then if you run out of ammo, if you go for Gamma Guts, you're more than likely going to die anyway. I can get that logic in Frozen City, which works perfectly fine, but not in jungle. Because if you just rush into the enemies like that, they're more than likely just gonna pop gun you into the abyss, into oblivion. But then again, Tempo dies again, so the lead gets changed back and forth. They're just constantly dying. So Livo4 now has the advantage again. Let's see if he's going to be going to jungle again. He didn't get a crossbow this time from the big dog, because big dog drops are actually not seeded. He just has a machine gun. Yeah, and it seems like he's not going to be entering the jungle, which is... Oh! Livo4 picked up that weapon and was thinking for too long, and he stood on the weapon thinking what to swap, and the weapon just exploded right under his feet. And like that, he lost his spirit and went down to 1 HP. Damn. Pure Sledgehammer on 1-1 at this point. Well, you see, you don't really need that Sledgehammer in this seed, especially considering that the Crystal Caves themselves are very clean as well. That would be just a handicap. The Cursed Caves would just slow you down way too much, at the cost of the Sledgehammer and I guess potential good weapons in the Cursed Chest, but that's way too big of a risk. Considering that the seed is actually super clean, as long as you just don't go into jungle, there is absolutely no reason to go to Cursed Caves. And so like that, Livo4 takes the distance advantage. He is now at the vault. Oh, actually, it doesn't count as the advantage yet. He just needs to go onto the little hunter fight. Yep, there we go. Livo4 has the distance advantage now. Now Tempo is on 5-2 as well. Slightly behind, but this is their last run. The timer has already run out. Livo4 not the best positioning on the little hunter fight. Yep, gets blasted into the face like that. And gets too far away from the little hunter. Absolutely whack positioning from Livo4. That is where you can see the inexperience of a player. Livo4 doesn't know how to fight little hunter. And that is what got him killed, unfortunately. When do I play? I play on the 6th. Because I'm the second part of the bracket. So in 3 days. So that's gonna be Friday. Alright, actually, I think I already missed it, but Tempo already killed the Little Hunter. Pretty easily so. Especially with that Throne Button Scary Face combination. Yeah, there we go. Tempo wins the second round. Just because he played the Little Hunter fight way better. Pretty good. I mean, what can I say? Good job, Tempo. Not so good of a job on Livo4's side. Both of them, to be fair, died quite a lot. So it was a pretty even match. As I said in the very beginning, before the match even started, that I thought that this is going to be a pretty even match, considering that both of the players aren't too skilled, in my opinion. And we can see it here. Livo4 isn't as skilled on the boss fights, while Tempo doesn't do the best mutation decisions. We can just see the contrast in players. Alright, so Crown of Luck, one type, and Revolver. So we're gonna be seeing Crown of Luck start. Yep, both of the players just insta-pick Rebel like that. Which is... makes a lot of sense, because Crown of Luck does start you at 1 HP every level, but Rebel starts with 4 HP, because she heals in between teleports. Not teleports, portals. And Revolver one type, so they're gonna be getting only bullet drops on this run. So this is a bullet only run. One type mode makes it so you only get the weapon type weapons of your starting weapon. So as you can see down there, the starting weapon for this round is Revolver. So all of their weapons that they're gonna get are gonna be bullet weapons, since Revolver is a bullet weapon. It's a mode that was made specifically for the tournament. Or thrown by eyes, brain or face if you get Pluto too. I'd say brain. Brain is still better than face, if you mean meta. Brain is always better than face. Which actually actually spawns the... That's a good point actually. They should just spawn the little allies. They aren't actually losing anything when they spawn the allies at the end of the level, because they're gonna be set to 4 HP the next level anyway, so they may as well just use their HP like that and maybe get something out of them. Livo4 is making his decisions very slowly. So both of the players did take the cursed weapon, so we're gonna be seeing cursed caves. Livo4 is slightly ahead, not too good of an ammo situation though. Loses spirit because of teleporting Crystal and accidentally walking into it after he teleported. And runs out of ammo. So now he just needs to rely on his allies. Picks up an ammo drop, not too much ammo though. The allies, MVPs, absolute legends. Yeah, that's the thing with bullet only runs. You really need that rabbit power drop or recycle one super early. Otherwise you're gonna have a lot of ammo issues. Temple didn't manage to clear the cursed caves. Oh yes, of course, teleportating. See, the reason that I didn't say teleporting. Oh, what? Livo4 kills the tank and overestimates his movement speed, so he just walks into the explosion of the... He just walks into the explosion of that tank and dies like that. Damn. Also, before Livo4 died, I saw that he picked Bolt Marrow on Eagle Eyes. Eagle Eyes is a very good pick because he had triple machine gun, but Bolt Marrow? This is one type with bullets. Why did he take Bolt Marrow? Very interesting decision, to say the least. Maybe he knows something that we don't. Alright, so Tempo actually decides not to go for the triple machine gun this time around, which is, I think, what's gonna give Tempo a very huge lead now. Because there is a pop gun right in the jungle, so that's a very solid bullet weapon. He doesn't really need a triple machine gun. And just like that, ooh, he uses... There we go, he starts using the pop gun. I was gonna say, using the machine gun here on the big dog is just objectively worse. Livo4 dies in the cursed spider again. Damn. So Livo4 is now falling even further behind. And Livo4 finally decides to not go for the triple machine gun anymore. Decides to just go with the normal route. Oh, gets killed by the maggot. Ah. No, Leo, I already said no. You already asked it and I answered. And so we can see that Tempo is starting to take the lead just because of playing better. See, I said that Tempo had the worst mutation decision making in the first round. And well, actually in the second one as well. But now we can see that maybe his mutation picking isn't the best, though I haven't seen I haven't really seen any bad picks from him so far, but his decision making in general is better. Because he realized sooner than Livo4 did that you just have to skip the triple machine, it's not worth it. So Livo4 makes it into the cursed case again. Livo4 actually decides to go for cursed case again. I wasn't looking. Damn. He's just preying on the cursed case. I'm not sure if he really thinks that the triple machine gun is gonna give him that big of an advantage. And Tempo makes it into the vault pretty cleanly actually. Gets second stomach, which is pretty nice. Lets him recover to full HP faster from Crown of Luck. Even though he does start at 4 HP, which is quite a lot, to be honest. It's more than 0. More than 1. He is not fond of revolvers. I think you meant fond. That's not how you English. What? Livo4, he takes both marrow once again. What? Livo4 takes both marrow on one type with a revolver start. Livo4, you're not gonna get any both weapons anyway. What are you doing? Let me actually do something. I'm gonna miss a couple of seconds of commentary. I gotta open something. This. Okay. None of them died while I was away. Good, thanks. Oh, if only the chat would load. Livo4 is on the Hunter fight now, but Tempo takes the distance advantage and is already into labs. With very good weapons, look at that, Hyper Rifle and Bouncer Shotgun. Still though, it's very interesting, none of the players have found Recycle Gland or Rabbit Paw yet. They just haven't leveled up past 5th level yet. So they didn't they didn't even get to see if there is such mutations in this seed. Hey, Tempo gets into the palace. The first palace of this round so far. And first labs as well. There we go, Livo4 also makes it into the labs now. Scary face, I didn't actually see the mutations, unfortunately. I was looking away again, but yeah. Scary face is also very good. So, even if they get to the throne fight with full ammo... Ooh, Livo4 takes patience. Actually, I would have taken a completely different thing there. There was Thronebot, which in my opinion, they're actually gonna need. I feel like they're gonna need the Thronebot because even if they get to the throne fight, the amount of bullet ammo they have is not gonna be enough to actually kill the throne fight. Kill the throne fight? Pepega? To kill the throne. So what I would have done is just take Thronebot, which Tempo actually does have. Interestingly enough, I would have taken the Thronebot on Livo4's side and spawned some allies to help me finish the throne. Let's see if that's gonna be what Tempo does. If he risks going to low HP or he doesn't. He does not, and he also uses the quadruple machine gun instead of the hyper rifle. Interesting. Oh, and he does spawn the allies, but so wait, why though? That's a very late ally spawn. Oh, good dodges, good dodges. Oh, nice! Solid dodging from Tempo and utilization of allies. I do think he should have spawned them earlier though, but still. Just like that, Tempo takes this round. Forgive me for my slander in the very first round about saying that Tempo doesn't have the best mutation decision making. We can see that he actually took the right things here. I like Death Bullets finish the throne, nice. Yeah, so in the end, allies is what it mattered. And we can see that Livo4 actually doesn't know. He doesn't know Pepelaf, so he actually does not spawn the allies to help him out. The Thronebot allies is what really helped Tempo a lot. It is the exact same decision I would have made, and Tempo decided to make it as well, and that's what gave him the victory here. This seems so rough for Livo4. I'm not sure if he's even gonna survive that. There we go, he kills the throne finally. But way too late, unfortunately. He does have faster in-game time, but they did die a bunch of times. I'm fairly certain, right, because they did a lot of cursed caves. So Tempo does take this round. Very, very solid win for Tempo. I'm actually really proud of him. He spawned allies a bit later, but they didn't shoot much. You mean Livo4? Yeah, I saw that he spawned them, but they got instantly killed by the balls on Livo4's side. While Tempo's allies actually managed to put in a lot of damage because Tempo spawned them early on. Livo4 started spawning them as he was going down, so there was no chance for those allies to survive anyway. Alright, so the conditions for this round, and this is already Captain. As we can see, this is the 4th round, so they're gonna be going to Captain. Crown of Luck once again strikes. Crown of Luck strikes again, and random character, so they're gonna have to pick some useless characters, which Livo4 isn't doing, actually. Livo4 is picking Crystal, which is weird, because this, I think so. I'm gonna have to ask Neo about this, but I do think that the random character start does actually count as using a certain character. So picking Crystal here on Livo4's side is not a good decision. And random character as well. Of course, it's gonna be turning their character into a different one every level. And energy sword starts, which is pretty nice. Yeah, very, very good luck for Crown of Luck. Ironically enough. Already the second Crown of Luck this match. Alright, so the round does finally start, and we can see that Livo4 actually did decide to take chicken this time. I think he realized that the rules may be scuffed, so he went chicken, which is a character you wouldn't be picking otherwise, so... And Tempo actually went robot? I don't really agree with that, because if this does count as using up a character, then using up robot like that, which is an actual one of the lower meta characters for speedruns, it's actually a very bad decision. And Tempo already dies in the Oasis, not managing his E-sword too well. Oh, get sniped by the bandit. There we go, that's nice. Kind of luck and strong spirit is one combination that you always want to find. So, strong spirit in the very first level, that's nice. Oh, both of the players go for the strong spirit for very obvious reasons. Livo4, however, already lost his spirit, but regains it back from the big chest. The big health chest. Rhino skin. What? I think Livo4 forgot that he changed the character. Alright, he also doesn't get it back because it's Crown of Luck. Yeah, never mind. So I think Livo4 thought that he was still whatever character he was. I think he was Fish. Maybe he tried to roll and then he just explodes himself like that. Damn. What a sad death for Livo4. That was just very depressing. And so Tempo makes it to the Frozen City, takes the distance leap so far, but there is still time to come back. This is a captain run, however. Livo4 actually goes for Recycle Gland this time. Whoa! Did he try to do the exact same thing again? I don't think he striked any enemies without airstrike. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like he didn't hit anyone. But either way, he decides to take Recycle Gland this time instead of Rhino Skin, which I agree with. This is a Crown of Luck start, so Rhino Skin isn't actually that good of a pick anyway. Rhino Skin and Crown of Luck would only be a good pick if you have like Second Stomach and Bloodlust, just things to actually help you get back to full HP and stuff like... Ooh! Okay, first of all, Auto Crossbow, very nice. Super early vault, but skeleton change on this level. That is very exciting. Alright, very clean level. The skeleton change didn't matter in the end, so... Livo4 is having some issues though. The grenade launcher with the E-sword is really not doing him any good as a combination. Hey, War Master. Ooh, Tempo loses his spirit again. Well, not again, but now he loses his spirit. Very dangerous little hunter. I thought that he was gonna die from the flames like that with the E-sword. The snail race. The snail race soundtrack, very fitting for this. Tempo constantly getting hit by the IDPD and just picking up health drops from them right away. Livo4 finally makes it to the little hunter again. Oh, he does have veins. I did forget. That's a good point. It was still a bit too close for my liking though. Let's see if Livo4 manages to kill the little hunter fast enough. He does also have the boiling veins now. Yep, kills the little hunter now. But Tempo is still ahead. Technically? Livoch does seem to have better IGT time, but I do think they died. Well, yes, Livoch actually did die quite a bunch of times. Namely the airstrike self-kill. So, Tempo both takes the distance and the general lead now. Tempo is quite a bit ahead of Livoch now. Livoch also makes it into the labs now. My favorite, yes. Alright, so Tempo makes it into the palace. Takes Last Wish just for some ammo. It's a good pick. Last Wish also does make you spawn at full HP, even despite Crown and Luck. But not that important. I think the ammo is far more important here. Very fast Palace one. Damn. Lost Spirit? I still would have taken Last Wish for the ammo, even if I lost Spirit, but yeah. That's an added bonus, I guess. The ammo, you could almost say that having enough ammo is basically... Started 7-1 with full HP even with color. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a good play, actually. Plasma Cannon, nice. Let's see if Tempo goes... Yeah, Tempo goes double energy as it seems. Long arms is what he needs right now, or Laser Brain. Livoch finally finds an auto crossbow that is cursed for him, but was a regular big chest drop for Tempo, I'm fairly sure. Interesting. There was a plasma cannon on 5-3? Really now? That's interesting, because 5-3 also had auto crossbow, and auto crossbow returned on Livoch's side as a cursed one. Ooh, Livoch not doing the best job with that dancing on the big Borg. Yes, this is a modded tournament. Livoch 8 plasma cannon? Oh shit. I mean, wait, he has both marrow. No! Did he actually eat the plasma cannon? He actually ate the plasma cannon? Oh no, but plasma cannon with auto crossbow and bot marrow would have been such an amazing combo. Far better than the E-sword that Tempo has, even with long arms, still. The auto crossbow would just be so much better at headquarters. Damn. And now his combination is scuffed. It's an auto crossbow with an E-sword. Just not that good. You can give up on starting weapon? Yeah, the starting weapon is just the starting weapon. The only time when you can change it is if the condition is cursed mode, which makes the starting weapon completely cursed. Which makes the starting weapon have 50 curses on it. Tempo dies! Did he die on the Throne 2 fight? I actually did not see how that happened. No. So Livoch actually has the chance to come back now. Oh, spawned Laser Bow right into Tempo? That's how I died on Loop 12 Throne 2 once. That has happened to me before. Alright, so Livoch can just easily take this now. He's very defensive now, since he has an E-sword and steroids. All he needs is just a bit of bolts. Livoch being cocky as hell. Gets a bunch of bolts. Shoots all of the bolts into into the void, but just like that, Livoch takes the 4th round. As I said, wow, in the very beginning of the round, in the very first round, before the match actually started, I'm gonna say this the entire time throughout this match now, but as I said, this is a very even match. Both of the players going neck and neck, taking rounds from each other right away. Interesting. Yeah, doesn't matter what Livoch takes right now. Oh! Hold on. Wait. What happened? What killed the cops? Wait, how did the cops die? I know that it was a cold luck prog, but how did they die? I know that they died, but how? What damaged them? He didn't do anything. What killed the cops? They just died right away as he spawned in. They should have just been at 1 HP, they shouldn't have died. Huh. What? No. Kolok just sets enemy HP to 1. Kolok straight kills enemies? No? Kolok sets a random... Kolok just picks random enemies, and there's a percentage that it will set the enemy to 1 HP. This is why I'm confused. That's actually how it works. That's why I'm not sure why the cops actually just died like that. Enemies that start randomly die? Yeah, but that's not how it works. That's just like debris and random things killing them, but in headquarters there shouldn't be anything killing them. Like, it makes sense for Oasis and stuff, because there's the explosive mines and, well, the debris itself when the whoever was generating could probably kill them. But nah. Oh, see, the headquarters is a consistent generation, so I don't know why it should happen in here. But yeah, the way Crown of Luck works is that it sets random enemies' HP to 1. It doesn't just kill them. Sometimes they just die on spawn because of the game being borked, but I don't think it should happen on headquarters. Livo4 gets cornered by the captain, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter, since he already won it. That was a painful death, yeah. Speaking of the curse mode, alright, so the 5th round is gonna be free crown. So they can actually take any crown on the very start of the round, which is what I found out earlier, because at first I thought free crown meant that you're free to take any crowns during the run, but free crown actually means that you can take any crown you want right from the beginning. So most players are either going to be taking Crown of Curses or Crown of Death for a riskier play. And as well as Curse with Lightning Pistol, which I guess isn't that bad. At least Lightning Pistol is somewhat useful. Yeah, Livo4 just wasted all of his E-Sword ammo to actually damage the captain, which is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wait until the captain shoots balls and reflect those. But he just used his E-Sword Toothpick as a weapon, which got him killed. Oh. Livo4 didn't input the seed. Rough start for Livo4. Let's see if any of them are actually gonna kill themselves with a lightning pistol. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, seems like the conditions might be reset. Yeah, Livo4 actually did not set his seed. Damn. What? Livo4, you did not load the seed. The seed mode. What did he pick? Yeah, starting weapon is cursed. I already talked about this right now. Alright, there we go. Starting over. Still the same conditions. Let's see. Please, someone kill yourself with a lightning pistol. I'm really looking forward to it. Ooh, very rough 1-1 generation. Livo4 is already not going to get the big bandit spawn. Way too many enemies actually died. Oh, Tempo actually does get the spawn. Damn, what a legend. Ooh, Tempo not going for the charge. Lightning weapons do actually multi-hit big bandit. So what he should have done is just bait the charge. Tempo is too smart. He's actually not going for the lightning pistol shots. Unfortunate. I mean, good for him. Livo4 on the other hand decides to go for the 1-2 Oasis, but he actually fails because there were too many maggots and he was on 1 HP. I think Livo4 is not understanding that it would probably be safer to go for the left side chest first. Yep, and he's not gonna get Oasis again. And he decides to full clear 1-1 again. Tempo should kill himself for memes? Damn. That sounds so wrong out of context. Gamaguts, Tempo utilized it a little bit on Big Dog. Could have used it more. Oh! No! When I said you could have used it more, I didn't mean you could have just killed yourself with it. No! Tempo! That's not what I meant! Tempo! No! That's not what I meant, Tempo. No. That's a very greedy kill. I don't think Tempo knows how to utilize Gamaguts. The way to utilize Gamaguts and Big Dog is that you're just supposed to go straight for Big Dog when the level starts. And you chuck a lot of damage into him and then go out. Meanwhile, Tempo, he decided to damage him with Gamaguts after he already started the fight. And then he just went full throttle mode and just died. Meanwhile, Livo4 can't even get to Oasis, unfortunately. This time around, Tempo decides to not go for any Gamaguts at all. That's pretty funny. Skips the Slugger. Weird, I would have taken the Slugger. Thornbutt over stress. Pretty good decision. Honestly, he is steroids and he needs to clear cursed caves. So ammo is more important than stress here. No, Livo4, you're already out. Nah. I think Livo4 does not realize what he needs to do. What Livo4 needs to do is just go for the left side chest first and then go for the upper ones. Minigun? Minigun? He can swap it. Is he gonna go double curse? Did that but got unlucky bandit RNG? Ah. Okay, Tempo actually does decide to go double cursed with a laser cannon, which I can actually respect. Double cursed is actually not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. Cursed ammo is really not that hard to pick up and avoid. And it does have the added bonus of giving you more ammo. And especially with such weapons, in the form of the laser cannon, it's pretty hard to pass on. Livo4, the absolute mad lad! He made it to Oasis and almost died to a crab right away. Unfortunate. What I was waiting for is to Livo4 to finally make it into Oasis, forget about the lightning pistol and just start shooting it right away. But unfortunately it did not happen. Well, fortunately for him, as I always say. Tempo, meanwhile, going pretty clean. Tempo makes it into their little hunter fight. Tempo decides to not attack the little hunter. Alrighty then, just let the hunter live, I guess. There we go. Decides to go for a way safer route, I guess, just to get him to jump closer. He didn't really need to do it, but then again, he just has such an astronomical lead right now over Livo4 that it doesn't really matter for him to go slow mode. No. Yes, yes, good boy. He realized that he doesn't need the assault slugger. No, no. Yes, good boy. It took him a while, but he understood it. Livo4, surprisingly enough, underusing his lightning pistol. He does have laser brain, so it actually becomes a good weapon. There we go, finally. Gets rabbit paw as well. Not that useful here, but it's not bad either way. He already has infinite ammo considering the weapons anyway. I wonder what were the other picks. I wasn't quite looking. I wish we had like a button to press just to look back 5 seconds before. Like just a rewind for 10 seconds into the past. I've seen that some tournaments have that kind of button. Takes patience over brain. I guess he just wanted something better. Then again, could there really be anything better than laser brain in his current situation? Honestly, got too lazy to try an application. Damn. Alright, so Temple is looking pretty goddamn strong. He would be disqualified due to school anyway. Damn. Beep Cementy. I forget, Cementy, was it you or was it Lucarso who did commentary for the grand finals match of last tournament with Fish? I think it was either you or Lucarso. I really can't remember. Alright, Tempo has a very clean throne fight. Gets into throne 2, also gets strong spirit. So his run is just looking more and more solid. Honestly, Tempo so far has been showcasing way better decision making and gameplay as well. Yeah, I guess it was probably Luca. I don't know why I mistake both of you. Maybe because I think Luca also has a yellow nickname on Twitch. Meanwhile, Livo4 is clearing out the labs. Slowly but surely, he's making his way. Hey, the laser brain did come out of patience in the end. Damn. He just delayed the inevitable. It seemed like Livo4 had a faster labs. I think maybe he went to the vault or something. Or was it faster? I don't know. It seemed like Livo4 entered the labs and he was out right away. Tempo was clearing out the headquarters. I don't know, man. Tempo is just looking very solid right now. I would be surprised if he dies. Where is Undertale coming from? From the house. Near your house. Kills that last grunt with the temple. With the gamma guts. Livo4! No! Livo4 dies against the dogs, unfortunately. So Tempo already takes this round again. I suppose Nianomi is just gonna let him kill Captain for the fuck of it anyway. I'm gonna see how he finishes the Captain. But yeah, that's another round for Temple. Let's see if Livo4 can come back and force the tiebreaker. When does Dr. Erbite from the Secure Protect contain appear again? From SCP. What? Who? Ah, Tempo does not make it. Tempo doesn't kill Captain. Damn. Let's hope Tempo doesn't get exploded by Captain. No, that's Revius. I don't think there's any other person in the tournament who can do that other than Revius, who did it last tournament. That's a big sad. Such fitting music for that death. No. So sad. Alright, so this is the first all bosses run. Finally, we are getting back to all bosses. Actually, this is the first all bosses run in this entire tournament. So far, all of the matches ended on captain rounds. And everyone was just too strong. Everyone just overpowered each other. And this is the first time we see such a balanced match that it actually does go to all bosses. Let's see what happens here. Crown of Destiny, random weapon, so the players cannot see what weapon is lying on the ground. And Eraser start, which is pretty nice. Crown of Destiny, so yeah, seems like both of the players are going to be going horror. And horror is very good anyway, for all bosses as well. So that's actually a very balanced pick, because they have horror to fight the Crown of Destiny, and also it's an all bosses run, so they will get Anomaly, which is really good for all bosses. It's like one of the meta picks. So this is just an all around very good pick. The police force in Nuclear Throne is called the SPC. It's not called that way. The SPC is a super plasma cannon. SPC is a weapon. The police force in Nuclear Throne is called IDPD, which stands for Interdimensional Police Department. Anyway, very fast Oasis. Oh, Burning Veins, Stress. Oh, Tempo actually didn't get the second level. So he only gets one mutation, which is from Destiny. Yeah, I was also very confused. I didn't quite understand what that meant. I was gonna say, what? SCP? There's no SCP in Nuclear Throne. Though I suppose you could make an SCP out of every character in Nuclear Throne. There we go. Tempo also gets the stress. Pretty obvious mutation picks so far. No deviation from player to player. So far, not much to comment on. Livo4 just picks up random weapons to check what they are. Doesn't even actually check what they are. Oh, let's see, wait. Oh, it was a machine gun, I think? What's the weapon that Tempo has? I think also a machine gun? This mod makes it really hard to actually commentate the matches. Oh, wait, that's an Assault Slugger for Tempo. And also Livo4, so they're gonna be both of them. Oh, actually, wait. Wait, so Tempo actually does not go double shells. Livo4 decides to go double shells with the Eraser and double Slugger. That's a new weapon. With the Eraser and Assault Slugger. Meanwhile, Tempo decides to keep the... Oh, is that a smart gun? Damn, smart gun, dude. Let's go. The watch has shoulders, yeah, but they don't matter at all. Realistically speaking. Oh, Tempo gets overpowered by both of those snowbots. He was shooting... That was a very big mistake by Tempo. I don't know if he had ammo on the Eraser, but he decided to shoot the smart gun at both of those snowbots instead of just shooting a single shot of Eraser, which would have killed both of those. Or if he had taken the Assault Slugger. I don't really know what he actually took. But yeah, he decided to shoot the smart gun, which cannot overpower and stagger both of the snowballs, so he just got rammed by both of them. Very unfortunate. So Livo4 now takes the lead. Major lead, in fact. As long as he doesn't die. Also a minigun from Livo4. Pretty goddamn good weapons. Eraser and minigun. You have very good direct damage and also good spread. Just overall very nice setup for Livo4 right now. Ah, Tempo now dies on the big Bork. And so it begins. The tilt. Tempo went into a corner and there was two snowbots and he started shooting a smart gun at them. and both of the snowbots decided to charge at him. And a single smart gun cannot stop two snowbots in a corridor, so they just rammed him. He decided to shoot the smart gun instead of the eraser, which killed him in the end. Just a major mistake. It wasn't quite a woof, but I guess you could say it was a doof. Livo4 unnecessarily making more trouble for him by destroying those cans. You could say he's destroying them just to get some ammo, but he really doesn't need it since his eraser has a lot of ammo. Wait, he went double bullets? He went minigun and hyper rifle. I think he doesn't realize that he switched. I think he accidentally switched the the eraser. Oh yeah, that's another thing with random weapon is that you really have to be careful when you test out weapons. You always have to test out your weapons either in a big area or if you have boarding veins, which Livo4 does have. Because if you're testing out a weapon in a corridor and it ends up being a nuke, if you don't have boarding veins or strong spirit, that's it, you're dead. Livo4! The wall saved him. He barely survived. Oh my god. That expo gliding shot almost got him. Livo4 just surviving by a thread. Damn. That is very interesting. I really thought that Livo4 would die there. It said nude? You really gotta be careful with testing out weapons, because if it's a nude, then you're gonna be banned on Twitch. Ah yes, here goes the gay theme. Livo4, we can see that Livo4 doesn't have the cleanest throne fights for sure. Goes down to 3 HP from balls. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, that might be it. Yes, he panics instead of carefully dodging out. As I said, and it happened. I was gonna say that Livo4 really has super dirty throne fights, and that's what ended him in the very end. He just really plays super dirty. Instead of just playing out safely, he plays very risky plays. Yes, English. Like, I think Livo4 really underuses the beam. Because what he could have just done is stood in the middle, because the heavy slugger could still reach the generators, I'm fairly sure. He could have just stood in the middle while destroying the generators and just tried to bait the Throne laser, and it would have been so many times easier. But Livo4, as I even talked about this yesterday on another match, people just keep dying on the Throne fight by moving too much. People don't realize how little movements you actually have to do on the Throne fight. The Throne fight on speedruns can be concluded with just really standing still. Most of it is just standing still, but all of the players end up dodging, like trying to make the situation way worse for them to make god dodges or something, which I really don't agree with. Just gets them killed most of the time. Wonders will show them how it's done? Nah, man. Uther already did that. Yesterday's match is when Uther in the second match of yesterday showed his prowess. So far, Uther is definitely the most scariest opponent in this tournament. Hanks Monatra is actually way less powerful than I thought he was. Despite Hanks Monatra actually winning his match, with the last round being a Skeleton run, he decided to meme and took Skeleton and still won. Despite that fact, the way that he played on the normal characters and normal rounds was really underwhelming. I thought he would play way better, so really right now, the main person to be afraid of is Uther. And potentially Toxic if we see him play really well, which is actually the next match after this one. When this match ends, we're gonna be seeing Toxic fight against, let me actually check, fight against Sanjay, so that's gonna be interesting. Wonderous. They end up in big panic, so they move too much. Exactly. All of the players are just panicking too much on the throne fight. Like, I don't really get it, because the throne fight is such a simple fight. There's really no way to fuck it up. I say that, and I fucked it up on the tournament before, but that was when I was still not at my peak. Let's just say that. I learned my mistake from that, but these players don't seem to have learned their mistake from the last tournament. Because Livo4 was participating in the last tournament, I'm fairly sure. Tempo, however, not so sure. So now Tempo... Ooh! Livo4 dies! So Tempo... Tempo has a huge advantage right now. He just needs to kill the throne, and then he's gonna have the distance lead. And if he doesn't die after that, Livo4 is gonna have a hard time, honestly. It's gonna be interesting if Livo4 makes it, like, assuming that Tempo is gonna kill the throne right now and gonna get to loop, it's gonna be interesting to see whether Livo4 can actually get to the loop within 5 minutes. Because we can see that Tempo got to the throne fight at roughly 5+ minutes. Which is with Tempo actually playing slightly better than Livo4. So I feel like if Tempo does get to the loop right now, which, yes, there we go. He gets to the throne too. I feel like Livo4 might just not have enough time. The 5 minutes that he's gonna have is just not gonna be enough. Tempo goes for Euphoria. Pretty good pick, honestly. Better than Throne but Horror, honestly. No, this is all bosses. This is all bosses right now. So the ending of the run is going to headquarters on Labs, Loop Labs. Because going into the van on Loop Labs kills the Technomancers, and then you have to finish Captain as the last boss. Yes, last 2 rounds. So the first 3 rounds are any percent, aka Captain. The 4th and 5th rounds are Captain, and the 6th and 7th rounds are all bosses. This is gonna be really tough to... Ooh! That's some rocket weapon. I think that was some kind of a bazooka. Yeah, as I was gonna say, that actually just showcased what I was gonna say. It's gonna be really hard to build up your actual combination of weapons on loop, considering that there's so many enemies around you and you want to test out every weapon, because you are searching for that one weapon that's gonna actually be useful for you, especially with those mutations, and all of the enemies around you are just gonna be annoying. I think Neo will put timer only when Tempo dies instead of 0-1 as he did before? Wait, why? Wait, but why? That shouldn't be the case. I'm pretty sure the loop thing is in the actual regulations themselves. I think? Ooh, but Tempo dies against the bandit. No. Damn. Livo4 has a chance. Livo4 has a chance to come back here. 5 minutes should be enough to clear out labs and get to the loop. should be enough, honestly, as long as he does have... As long as he plays the Tron fight clean this time. He played too offensively. Offensive. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now Livo4 has gotta go fast, man. He doesn't have any time left. Every second he wastes by deciding on what weapons to take and whatnot is gonna matter. He now only has 4 minutes to clear out the palace, the throne fight, and actually get to the loop. Oh, 850 flat. Nice. Oh, seems like both of the players are actually stream sniping. So Livo4 does know that he has to hurry now. Let's see if the knowledge of him having to hurry now is actually gonna hurt him or help him. Because the knowledge of having to hurry is a very... Like, knowing that you're behind is a super double-edged sword. Because on one hand, it's gonna make you understand that you have to hurry. You have to be faster now. But on the other hand, it has huge potential to make you way more nervous. And especially with these lower... I don't want to slander them, but with these lower skill players, nerves are even more important. Because they don't have the experience of being dominant. So Livo4 might be very nervous right now. However, 3 minutes. It should roughly be enough. Yes, Livo4 found the Gatling Slugger in the palace. At first I thought he picked up an Assault Slugger in palace, but yeah, it was a Gatling. Seems like Livo4 is playing safer now. Maybe? No? Oh, but look at that. That early back muscle pick that he did instead of the bowling lanes actually came in super handy now. Because he had 80 shells as he was entering the throne fight. So he had all the Gatling Slugger ammo he ever needed to actually pull that off. Yeah, so that back muscle pick was a really good one. Let's see. So, Livo4 only has 1.5 minutes to... no! No way! Did he accidentally pick up a toxic weapon? I was gonna say, with the epic alternate Megalovania theme starting to play, I was gonna say that he has 1.5 minutes to beat Temple's 1-2. And he dies. He accidentally shot a toxic bomb. And just like that, Temple takes this match. Very, very good match. Both of the players played really well, honestly. But Temple just overpowered Livo4. Livo4 wasn't quite strong enough. Temple did show his prowess in this match. Damn.